Hi, this is Jim Sackman, your Focal Point Business Coach, and this is the ongoing video series on branding. And again, this is going to be talking this week about the brand message. And in particular, I want to talk about more detail around this rebranding idea or this repositioning your brand idea. And if you remember last week, I really talked about what you might do with a single brochure if you were in the trades and how you might create a single brochure that you could use as part of that effort. But before you even start there, you have to determine what you want to be. Do you want to be a commodity provider? That means low price but high volume. Do you want to be a boutique supplier? That means relatively high price, low volume, or a high value supplier, which is high volume, high price. Now, most people in the long term would love to be a high value supplier. It takes a long time to get there, and it's probably not achievable it's not achievable right out of the gate. You have to become one of these other things first and talk about how you're going to reposition things. And let me use an example of AFC, which was really a boutique supplier to small telephone companies in the United States. And the whole company was organized around the product, the services, the way the company operated to deliver to those companies, which made it a boutique supplier. And what did that do? We had about 10 points of gross margin above the industry average at the time because we were so targeted in what we were doing. And that made it a little different. And when we wanted to become a high value supplier over time, it gave us sort of the margin and the starting point to build from. So any of those things are possible. But again, if you're in that X area, which is basically low volume, low price, nobody really wants to be there. You probably can't go straight to high value. The reason is nobody's going to accept that as a starting point. You can't just suddenly have been low volume, low price, and then move straight to high volume, high price, right? You're going to have to go either through being a boutique supplier or a commodity provider. And that's something you need to think about. And really, when you make that intermediate choice or even that long-term choice to be either a commodity provider or a boutique supplier, you need to think about how many prospects you need and how you're going to market to them, because that's going to have a lot to do with how you think about what you're doing. So, do you want to have lots and lots of customers, very low margin per customer, or do you want to have few customers with lots of margin per customer? So that's something to think about as you build your business. So again, this is Jim Sackman, your Focal Point Business Coach. Change your business, change your life, and have a great day.